Oh my god, that is the roundest chinchilla in the world. I need it.
I
know that he is literally like perfect, so perfectly
have you just been
groomed.
watching the Star Wars trailer again, and so I was just edited the face on the chinchilla?
Obviously.
No.
I feel like any second now we're about to be given the chinchilla.
Yes, but look, he's just so round.
Oh my word, he's so fluffy.
I
Oh my
know.
word.
What
He's just
I
perfect.
share
This
He's just perfectly round.
I want one.
this has to be shown on the stream, just to show how perfectly round the chinchilla is.
Copy. Is that what I want?
I've retweeted it, so if you follow me on Twitter, you can see the roundest.
The roundest of bulbs.
Yes.
It's just too round. Too round for me, man. Too round. Oops.
But look, he's just so fluffy. I just can't get over just how perfect the fluff is. Like, it's just.
Right then. Shall we play some D&D, folks? I get into this madness. I was waiting for some yeses. You normally will say yes when I say that. It's kind of weird.
Jagen does.
Oh god, no. We're not eating Haagen-Dazs. That's horrible ice cream.
Fergen.
Please, we go for Princess Dan.
And it can kill Tom as well, so yeah, we better not.
Yeah, I was also going to say, we go for the best ice creams ever, the ones favoured by her former Princess Royal Diana, of Walls and Cardor.
To be fair though, it's all about Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need anything else.
What used to be a 99 with flake is now like
£3.50
£3.50 flake. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked with food. Delicious, delicious foods. We have some D&D. So to bring everything up to the fore for everybody at home and you guys as well, your party had been venturing deep through a temple of some sort to try and quell disputes between druids and the local imperial military before something bad happened. And on the way you started going through what you thought were layers of hell. So you went through a frosty hell thing, which was full of dwarves. Then did a whole Shinto dance macabre in an acid pit. And then finally found a zombie-style Nadir. Although a bit hulked and roided out.
I do wonder why here, of all places.
Well, if you'd make an investigation check with disadvantage, because you don't know really what you're looking for.
No, I'm not very intelligent. This isn't gonna go.
Yeah.
10.
At best, you know, this giant, like, crumpled bit of crystal on the floor in the middle might be a good idea, but it's kind of weird. It's the only thing really in the middle of this room. Besides that, and a dais as the room begins to enlighten. And everything else, and now you can actually see what's in this room a bit more clearly. At the centre of which is a dais, and Trim Sword stops going from wasp in a jam jar to almost harmonic singing. It's kind of weird.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
If only Trim was here to to ask.
I was kind of hoping Tashi was going to be here for the start, but no matter. I can happily guess what her character was going to do, which is like, Sword is reacting, not reacting, reacting, not reacting.
Does it react more when she points it in a certain direction?
It seems to like the dais quite a bit.
Well, I feel like we really should wait for Tashi if she's going to sword and stone this.
Well, the DM might have to take control of the puppet strings, since a lot of you are
If she puts the sword in the stone and pulls it back out again, does that make her the rightful Queen of England?
the rightful Queen of the Empire.
Yes.
Sadly, no, because also it's not in an anvil.
Shucks.
It's an anvil, then a stone. This being the crux of the matter. A sword can't pierce an anvil.
I don't know. It'd be a pretty good sword.
It was headed up by a random woman in a lake. It's not really a good
Not
system of
good,
governance. But anyway, with all that, what do you guys want to do? I will say also there is a room now available to the north, but I'm not going to draw it on the map. But from where you guys sit, it also appears to be full of treasure. Lots and lots of treasure.
Oh.
In fact, the GM needs to roll some things, because again, he should have done this ages ago.
Can we grab Bob by the neck before he starts going really towards
Bob hasn't really noticed. Bob's more like sat on the floor, holding some of his wounds together. This really hurts.
I'm gonna try and.
I'm sure Trim will help him.
I'll try and help him.
And I've just seen I probably need to recuperate.
Should we take a short rest? Tom, you're very, very, very quiet.
It's because you still got it set up from last week.
No, he sounded
haven't
fine
you?
earlier.
Yeah, when he was here last week, it was you were the faintest little babby, and then he was completely fine.
Yeah, I've got the actual microphone exactly the same place as last time. Actually closer to me. Can you hear me?
A little bit better than what you were.
Let me play around with this.
Oh, whoops.
Maybe the. Oh,
Ignore that.
what did you do, blind?
I want to roll multiple dice for a reason, and roll 20 is just flat out. It's like, nope.
1d12.
It's for some extra things. Carry on.
Is that better?
Oh
That's
yeah,
better.
very much so.
That's very crisp and clear.
I can hear your beautiful dulcet tones.
Yeah, no, just experimenting now. How about that?
How far up your anus is it? That's alright. It's a little bit worse, but we'll live.
Just don't really want to wear my headset on my neck.
Does Nadir have anything on his body, or is he butt
right.
naked?
So, Nadir, on his body, he has not a huge amount, actually. He is just clothed in loincloths and anything else. If you want to, you can go ahead and make a medicine check on good old Nadir.
I will medicine the shit out of him. Natural 20.
Oh my god, okay. Going over Nadir's body, definitely not a half-orc. Nowhere close.
Right.
Like, when you now look at him a bit closer, the way the legs are sized, they're the wrong size, the jaw's completely wrong, some of the skull's a bit off. It's hard to say what he was going for with this. It's almost like the DM had no general shape in mind at all for Nadir. But this definitely isn't a half-orc, this is like some weird mix of half-orc and something else. Your best guess would be dragon or dragonborn, because some of the edges of his eyes and that are scaled.
Interesting.
Ever so slightly, and like the tips of his fingers where there should be fingernail and
They're clawed.
and the quick, yeah. It's now clawed out a little bit.
Very interesting. Heck.
And like I said last week, like parts of his bicep and tricep and all the major muscle groups, the skin's like split open, but there's no bleeding. This is like, ew, that.
Oh, that reminds me.
This is what happens if you do steroids, kids. So you don't stretch your skin out. Go
on. Did you hear they gave an explanation? You're probably the one who told me this. They gave an explanation as to why Hulk was green.
Yes, but he's horrifically bruised every time he transforms.
Yeah, that was sorry. I think it was you even told me.
It was me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some scientists are like, yeah, this is an actual thing that happens. It can happen to some people as well. If you bruise yourself hard enough, it will go.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It goes purple, yellow, and green.
Do weed
on
instead.
How deep the tissue damage is.
Damn. That's some deep tissue. Oh, blimey. Someone's been experimenting then. So is there a dais in the central part of the chamber then?
There is indeed.
With the anvil?
No, it's not an anvil. It's just stone plinth, if you will, big enough to put a sword in.
Okay. I don't want to put Trim near it while she's not here, but I will go and have an investigating myself while we take a short rest.
Yeah, that's fine. I can let you take a time to whilst you're having a short rest.
Oh!
There are no inscriptions on the dais at all. It's rather plain, if not simple. Stone-wise, it's a bit red and fleshy.
Ugh.
Mm.
And
I'm
it's
not a
kind
fan
of
of fleshy.
yeah. Fleshy is maybe the wrong word. It's like damp. Oh, I'm trying to think of a red stone now, and I can't. Almost,
There's bloodstone, which is like an opaque.
yeah,
red
I was
stone
thinking
with
granite. I'm
black
trying to remember the one
swirls
that's
at
in Minecraft.
Wow.
Oh my god, how bad are you rolling for hit dice?
Oh, this is
16
the first one.
twice.
The first one was Duratha, the second one was Tall. Then
Get away from those hit dice. You're doing yourself harm.
yeah, clearly. I mean, Tall. I mean, for Tall, this is like almost all his health.
Look at that.
But
2 red
It's
boxes.
very-
It's terrible.
I don't like red boxes.
I like the red boxes. It means the red boxes I'm doing okay. Even if I'm rolling, it means I'm doing fine. I'm not murdering you all when I don't want to murder you all yet.
Can I roll a hit dice?
You may roll
You're-
some hit dice. You're all free to roll some hit dice if you have them.
Oh, Bob. Funnily enough, Trim doesn't need to roll hit dice because she murdered us all.
She didn't
I
murder
only
you
get
all.
3
She
back.
life tapped you all. Spirit lashed. Dealt 2 and did life steal.
Just roll more dice for Bob.
What are we doing? Long or short rest?
Short rest.
Yeah. So for Bob, he gets a total of, oh, fuck me, 17. I think that's all
Will
his health.
you stop with the hit dice?
No! I think I overhealed him. Whoops. 23, so... Oh boy, at least I get my key back.
Key is amazing.
It is. It's the key to everything. I sadly don't have my wholeness of body back, because that's a long rest.
Oh no.
Oh no! Mamma mia.
Well,
I think it would be better if it was just like, it costs 3 key and I can do it whenever I want, but no.
that'd be too dangerous. I'm in the middle of a fight. Wholeness of body.
Yeah, but 3 key at the
Kaioken.
moment. 3 key at the moment is like almost just under half my entire pool of key.
Yeah, and
And I
look at
use
it when you
up
get to
my
max
entire
level.
pool of key every single fight, like stunning your bosses.
Can I also use one of my potions of lesser healing?
You may do indeed.
I might do like
Roll
that.
So I might do that as well, actually.
Yeah.
Ed, stop rolling your hit for anything related to your hit points. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna wreck yourself.
I'm very glad Holmes' body is a flat amount because I can't roll badly on that.
Okay. What's the roll again for lesser healing?
2d4 plus 2.
Indeed.
2d what?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Also, Christy, you know you can do more than 1 hit dice at a time.
Dun 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 dun. Christy? Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hey.
Tom's still here. I think.
Yeah, I'm
Christy might
still
have
here.
Christy's just
Dropped.
Dropped. Yay! Skype's doing it again.
She was offended by your hit dice suggestions. I hope we don't have to fight anything powerful soon because, boy.
We're fucked.
Nah.
Nadir Mark II! No!
Nadir Mark
Electric
3,
Boogaloo.
get it right.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's the second stage of the boss fight. You get this healing stage. And you went to phase 3. Pools of lightning on the floor, you got to dodge those. Got to jump through hoops. And punch Nadir when he's only casting a specific ability.
Nadir 3, Return of the Jedi.
Do you guys want to go into this treasure room that's to the top
I
end of the room
mean, yeah.
after your short rest?
Yes,
Everything
very
else.
much so.
There's no Christy's computer. I don't know if you guys caught that.
Yeah, we saw, but there's not much we can do.
No.
Presumably there's no death in the I mean, we'll have to investigate.
Alright then. This chamber's walls seem to be full of stories and pictograms detailing the rise and fall of a certain dragon. Although what you can't tell, those of you that want to find out, may make a history check or just a flash intelligence check. Sorry, religion or an intelligence check.
Okay, I could do religion. No, I can't. I have no clue. It could be Dave the dragon.
Oh wow. Okay, Christie's machine had a complete total crash. Interesting.
You can roll intelligence.
You can roll intelligence.
You can roll some intelligence. You do have some brains.
You've got more brains than me.
Oh wow.
More than Dorsal.
I just punch things and I'm wise.
Yeah. You can work out quite happily, Jin Sukuna, that the dragon that's being depicted here is Ebonrath, the Shadow Dragon. And
My boy.
How he rose to power and then was defeated by all 10 Prime Dragons, pretty much going to war with him and then subsequently each other. And that he was beheaded and left here to rot under the mountains.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was kind of crappy. But you also get some little tidbits to world history of like, now you know what caused the Prime Dragons to go against each other and caused the Dragonborn Empire to fall, the Elves to lose some of their empire, the Dwarves to lose some of their mountains, was literally Ebonrath causing discourse. And distrust and everything else. But the room is also full of treasure and shiny things.
Oh, yes.
So, for those that want to take note, you can find quite happily 2,350 gold pieces.
Yeah. 2,350 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is the quick version. If you want to spend more time, please let me know and roll an investigation check. But you also do find a small statue of an onyx dog sat in amongst the gold coins.
Yeah.
And what else can I give you? Oh, and that's something else we could give you as well. A small crystal ball.
Alright.
About the size of a tangerine. Nice big chunky crystal.
Yeah. If that's all we found, I'm definitely going to try and investigate to see if I can find more.
Indeed, go for it.
I mean, I'm not the best investigator, so maybe my roguish counterpart.
I'm here, so I'm also trying to sort out Christie's IT issues.
That's fine, man. If you want more loot, roll investigate. I can't even see what mine is.
Okay, 13.
10.
And a 10. That's fine. That's all pretty cool. Okay, so with the extra investigating, you're like, okay, there might be some more stuff around here. You find the pictures, all 14 of them, are worth around 250 gold.
Alright, writing this down.
I got an estimation.
I am, I'm writing everything down, it's cool.
So I'm trying to sort Christie out at the moment.
So yeah, 14 times 250 art objects. You also find what else should we give you from my list? You find a few potion bottles. Let's go with. Hang on, let me tell you how many, and then you can investigate them yourself later. So you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potion bottles, and like little recesses behind each of the paintings.
Nice.
So that's all of those.
Potions of member enlargement.
One of them, you wouldn't be too far off. And you also find a rod with some extra bits on the end.
Okay.
They remind you of calamari.
Right. Okay.
I'm sure you, being a fellow DM, can put 2 and 2 together.
I know precisely what most of these things are. Apart from potion bowls, but yeah.
Well, again, if you want to spend time looking at them, I can tell you what some of them are.
As an alchemist,
Yes.
would I be able to like dip my finger in and
But you can dip your finger and taste it anyway. That's a way of identifying them. So you have
Wow.
1 potion of supreme healing.
All right. Okay.
2 potions of invisibility.
Hey.
Hello?
Welcome back, Christy.
You're alive. Yeah.
A potion of flying.
All right.
Per the weight. This is the good one.
Okay.
And 2 potions of storm giant strength.
Oh shit, boy.
And lastly, the last potion bottle is full of an oil. It contains metal flakes. It is an oil of sharpness.
Ooh, okay. If you pour that on your hair, it becomes really slick. It's like you're like Elvis Presley.
But between you all, that's all you can find throughout the place.
If you pour it over your body, then every girl will be crazy about you.
You gotta wear some a fresh suit and new shoes. Oh,
You're
girls so crazy for this
Yeah, it's just trying to figure itself out.
Yeah, it
So-
sounds like your memory's lagging, so it needs dumping.
Well,
all
it
the
seemed to
cowboy
be just
porn.
roll 20.
Can you
She isn't
close the
like-
browser?
Hang
and
on,
just-
let me finish. Hang on, I hadn't finished explaining. I think it was roll 20 because it was just that froze, and then I tried to bring up Task Manager. It just took so long that then Skype went as well, and just the whole computer all just completely lagged. But it's back now.
Yay for Windows and memory.
Yeah.
It's a memory issue, so
You need to get rid of some of that cowboy porn.
Yeah.
yeah, need to clear out some of that Overwatch Rule 34 folder. Don't need it all.
She does. I know you're talking about Brian.
Well, no, I know. I know all about rules.
God's sake.
Right. Well, it seems to be working, but it looks like Skype is
Skype's just a bad program.
is doing something bad now. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we shall see.
it'd be
We
nice
got-
if we could go to Discord, but we also have problems with Discord
Yeah.
and everything else.
We got some things, Christy. Some things you might be interested in.
I heard
Uh,
the tail end of them because
we
I was
ha-
on the Twitch on my phone.
Yeah, we got some potions. We also got a tiny statue of a doggo,
No.
Mhm.
which means you can probably have your own pet doggo. And one thing you might be interested in, a tentacle rod. I mean, a rod with strange calamari appendages. Not that I would know what that is.
No, that is the
I'd
right
say.
name. It is a tentacle rod.
Not that we already have one.
That's
And then
okay.
a small crystal ball about the size of a tangerine.
I had a whole thing written out for when Tashi was here and I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Tashi was going to be late today regarding the sword.
Do we know when?
So, what did we actually get treasure-wise?
All right, I've written it all down. So we'll deal with funds once we get back to civilization.
Yeah.
2,350 gold, the doggo statue, a crystal ball, 14 pieces of art, either in statue or painting or your little brother's sketches, in 250 gold pieces each. So 14 times 250.
Yep.
The tentacle rod, 1 potion of supreme healing, 2 potions of invisibility, 1 potion of flight or flying
Mm-hmm.
or being fly, 2 of storm giant strength, which is insane,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
1 oil of sharpness. Which is you dip your weapon in it and it becomes like, I think, a +1 weapon.
Yeah,
Or-
+1 for 24 hours, I think.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Even if it's already a +1, then it becomes a +2, from my understanding.
Let me look it up. Well, so you guys discuss what you want to do next.
Well,
Shall
what
we
ret-
head back to civilization and sort out who's going to have what item? And
out
rest.
Out of game. The issue is there is a thing in this room that Trim needs to do with the sword,
Yeah.
but she's not here.
So we
all
could
do
always.
a long rest in here.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
thinking,
Ed, you and I were both wrong.
huh? He doesn't do any of these things.
No, there's more. The Oil of Sharpness coats 1 slashing or 1 piercing weapon or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Takes a minute for 1 hour. The coated item has the magical +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
+3.
+3, but for an hour.
Well,
I thought it was +1 for 24, but +3 for an hour. That's amazing.
How long do you have to spend oiling them up?
A minute.
Which I'm no stranger to oiling things up.
It
but-
takes you a minute.
Alrighty.
So it's
Well,
like,
that's
okay,
pretty
boss fight's behind this door. I'm just going to sharpen my sword.
Exactly.
with
It's like,
me.
quick. Like, Jin, dip your sword in my oil. Quickly.
Bob, take
Okay.
this. Go nuts.
He just drinks it. It's like, go.
Well, we can deal with the trim sword bit later.
Shall we retcon it in?
Yes, I can add it in later, don't worry.
Alright. Okay then, so... Oh, wow! Okay, hang on, you've got to all act like something... 3, 2, 1, everyone act like something mysterious, magical happen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow, Trim! Oh my, who'd have thought? Blimey,
What are we
good.
doing
Good.
Oh Lord.
Oh, what have I done? What horrors have I
Blow
unleashed
me
upon
down.
this world?
Okay, I'll do it on the night. I'll do it on the night.
We'll do it live!
And scene. Wow!
That's so memey.
Do you know
Wow.
I was trying to think for ages, I want to do like a short little intro video. I think I may just use that now, Tom. Just gonna get that sound clip of you going, wow!
Wow.
Is it bad that that's the exact same wow that you use when you discover that a celebrity's died?
No, for me it's
Like,
nine times out of
literally,
10, it's
you
like,
go on
oh,
Facebook
that's
and go,
sad.
Wow.
My fan bursting into
I never
tears
say
and crap.
wow, I always just go, well, that's sad. That's depressing.
Yeah, I
That's
was
upsetting.
thinking more the classic theme park. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there's hang on.
Wow.
Ed knows what I'm saying about the wow. Yeah, the happy. The wow.
Exactly though. Whenever
So, well,
someone's
that's
either
like Yoshi
naked-
for a second. Yoshi!
Wow!
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, well. So, you guys head all the way back to, I take Vinovia.
Venovia?
Yeah, home.
Yeah,
Well, we
to
need
the
to-
guild.
Have we not sorted out all the issues here yet?
Wait,
Yeah,
so do
we
you wanna
need
go
to
back
actually
home?
go back to the. We
Wait.
need to
Okay,
go
then.
to the thing don't we? To the barbet.
Yeah, the whole like druid soldier thing.
We've
It'll
been
be
here so
fine.
long, we've forgotten.
You guys are getting wrapped up in something else.
Oh, sorry, we're like, we'll do this. We're like, thank you, brave heroes. Oh, sorry, we forgot.
Let's pop back
So,
home for a
We're
minute.
so sorry. It's been sat on our quest log for ages. We got stuck on the main quest line.
Can we divulge that we have solved whatever problem is in this tomb, or?
Yeah, you can happily say what you fixed.
Okay. One thing's bothering me is
Go on.
that we were busy journeying through afterlives from what we saw.
Mm-hmm.
What, for a total of 2?
Yep.
2 afterlives?
Mhm.
That's it? Just hell and this place, which doesn't seem much better?
Yep.
Well, I don't want to die.
And Jonathan suddenly found God. This is all terrible.
I wonder what Afterlife with the Jesus figure is like.
Who knows, Jonathan? It might be you.
I am Jesus.
Remember, you just have to become really popular and make the Dragonborn Empire hate you for it.
Yes, exactly.
And then we can make a religion out of this.
And then I can get crucified and see how that goes for me.
That's right, you come back in 3 days.
Well, I mean, that's D&D in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yep.
Can I, like, religion check or something to see if we've dispelled whatever darkness lingers within the anus of this temple?
Well, you're fairly confident that whatever darkness is here has been dispelled, considering the room itself got lighter.
Oh, well, that's a clear indication.
Yeah, like it got visibly lighter. That's how you saw the dais in the middle of the room, the treasure room at the back, and everything else.
Did, like, did my body suddenly light up, and all of a sudden I got an option of loot to choose, which I'm never going to use, well, at least for, like, the next quest or so?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm trying to work out what game that's from, but I can't.
Warcraft?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I'm disappointed.
It's been that long. I haven't played since Kata. Leave me be.
Never. So yes, let us go deal with our hobo friends and our soldier friends.
Okay then, as you guys make your way back up through the temple, you go through the layers of hell again, all now seemingly devoid of any life whatsoever. Even the diva that was at the dwarf layer has gone, apparently.
Huh.
There seems to be no sight nor sound of him. You can still see the footprints and everything in the snow, but where everybody's gone, you can't really seem to tell. Make your way back to all the traps. Back up all the way to the entrance where you fought various small gargoyles and stone golems to find druids and soldiers at the entrance on the verge of a fight. Druids themselves have got spears at the ready. Some of them have shapeshifted into animals. And across the way, you see about 20 or so soldiers in perfect lines, testudo formation. Their general behind, spear and shield pointed, ready for the charge.
Okay. I would like to... Does anyone have, like, a thaumaturgy or anything? Well, I think Torlin does, actually.
I was going to say Torlin should do.
He doesn't.
Oh, no.
He is only damage cantrips.
Well, he is Wizard of Invocation. That does make sense.
This is true.
Why
Does
would
Bob
I take this cantrip? I want these ones. These
Bob have anything? No? Okay.
Nope.
Oh my
I
god.
could do minor illusion or something along those lines.
Well, hang on. I think we're
Oh
about
my
to do...
god.
Hi.
Alright.
Everybody
What is
welcome
going
back to
on?
the show.
We found a rod of tentacles for Shinju.
Yay!
Yay! I see where this
I
is
could be a
going.
hentai girl now.
I didn't say that. I knew you were going to say something like that.
That's predictable.
Wow.
Wow! How was your day, Trim?
That
That good, huh?
I will talk about it during the break or something along the lines. But right now, what the hell is going on?
Well, we're about to cutscene the shit out of you, I believe.
Indeed.
Wait,
We're
what?
going to take a step back for a minute.
Rewind.
Yeah. Back to where you defeated Nadir, the room lights up. The guys have all taken a short rest to regain hit points and spells. Something you don't need to do, Miss Steal life points from wild
Look.
magic.
I didn't mean to steal everyone else's lives. I'm sorry.
But at the center of the room is this dais, and the sword that you're holding goes from being Shinju's new bed partner to a rather harmonic thing.
Oh.
So the sword is like sort of doing that lovely hum
Yes.
again, or
Yeah, it's doing a lovely hum instead of a rampant buzz.
fair enough.
But it seems to be
Okay.
more harmonious the closer to the dais you get.
Dais.
Yes. A small
Dais,
dais in the
dais.
centre
Where-
of the room.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see on the map. But it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't draw it on because there was literally like no point to it being on the map because you guys would be in here and out within 20 minutes. In game.
Okay. Okay. So, I mean, sorry, I'm just sort of processing. Like, okay, so everyone's rested. The sword is quiet. Well, kind of quiet again. And the more closer I get to the dais, the more louder it gets.
Yeah, it seems to resonate much more harmoniously.
I take a step closer to the dais and see what on earth is going on there.
Goes from a middle C to about a high D.
Okay. I just had a funny thought. I wonder if I could be like different parts of the room and just play like a random melody, like.
You have to run around really quickly.
No,
No, just hand it to Duathil and just say, Duathil, run.
Okay.
Start spreading the wind everywhere. But
Yeah, just make up.
as you get to the dais, it's now seems to be doing like 4 notes at once. Perfect harmony. A wonderful chord.
Oh. Is it a major 7th or a minor 7th? I'm going to say major 7th.
For fuck's sake, the pair of you.
Look, you're talking to a musician here, so. Oh, a major 9th sounds really nice. A major added
I've
9th.
forgotten the one it was now. It's the one that Bill Bailey uses in one of his stand-up shows.
If I could hear the notes and I can see, like,
I'm gonna have to Google this now because I can't remember it.
if I can hear the actual chord itself, I would be able to tell you precisely what it is. I feel like it's a major 7th.
I think it is. I can't remember. It's one that's no longer allowed in Catholicism. It's an actual
the brown note.
No, it's not the brown note. It's like the minor 4th or major 5th, depending on your outlook on life.
Is it no? Is it? No. Now I'm kind. Well, I know it has to be either a minor 7th,
I will find it over the break and show you
yeah,
the video.
we'll find out over the break. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right now, it's 4 notes playing at the same time.
Yes. And it sounds absolutely harmonious and amazing. What do you want to do?
What do you guys think I should do? I'm not sure about this.
Well, touch it.
Well, I mean, I'm already holding the sword. I mean, I suppose I could touch the dais with the blade?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Make a strength check as you do so.
Oh,
sorry.
God.
No, no, it'll be a saving throw. A strength saving throw.
Oh, a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. A 10.
Okay. You touch the sword to the dais, and it just slips out of your grasp entirely. Doesn't hurt you in any way, just sort of takes you by surprise.
Oh,
And
okay.
it slams in place, gives off this nice,
Yeah.
the choirific, as it does, only much deeper,
Yeah.
and then sits there quietly.
Okay. Do I try and remove the blade? I don't know. Maybe I'll try and remove the blade.
Okay, so you grip hold of the sword handle, remove the blade, no effort whatsoever. You now have something new. I would say check your journal and roll 20, but I'm just adding in the last little bit, so bear with me.
Oh, hello. I see Aya's claw.
Yes, shush. It's for you only.
Oh. Ooh.
I'm just giving
Oh.
you the important bits.
Yes, please, because I'm thinking, what is this magic?
Godly magic.
Well, yes, of course.
So anyway, that's that, and then everyone did some looting. You've got a ton of treasure, and now you guys are outside, where the military and the druids are just about to have a fight, and you guys are sat right in the middle.
Oh, everyone's outside now. Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Yeah,
we're all
We just
outside.
need to get that bit done first, and now you.
Okay.
And that's going to be cut in.
Yeah, he's gonna superimpose it. We all did like our special reactions to.
Okay.
Tom did an amazing wow.
Can I please heal Jin in some way, or just at least healing word him at second level, because he's halfway and I'm not feeling easy about it. Neither am I with.
Oh, by the way,
Shinji.
Shinji, you can roll more than one hit dice when you take a short rest.
Okay.
I believe that was said, and then suddenly her
Yeah, she cut
Skype
out.
decided to up and drop.
Just telling her she's on the verge of death, and if we get into a fight between. Okay.
A little bit
Okay.
better.
Nice. I'll have a look at me.
There you go. I've updated it now.
Oh, thank you. If I click off it and then just click on
Yeah,
it
and
again.
you'll need to refresh the thing, and I'll update your character sheet with the important bits.
Okay.
So enjoy.
Oh my god, yes! Finally!
Concerning, but okay.
Oh my god, finally!
Anyway, you guys are getting distracted from the problem at hand. The druids
Indeed.
and the military are about to go to war, and the military's better at fighting.
Okay.
The druids
Trim,
are a
do
little
you-
bit more feral.
Shinju, can you make my voice louder?
Can I? I don't think I've got. Oh yeah, I can do illusion to make your voice louder.
Please?
Yeah, but yeah, it's loading. My page is still loading.
Sure. Everyone wait, Shinju's page is loading.
If push comes to shove, I know Tom's got access to the thing.
Okay. Alright. Sure, that'll do to make my voice louder, I suppose. Everybody, please stop. I've had a troubling day and I don't want to kill you all.
Everyone stops, turns back to look at you, Durathil.
I would like to make an announcement. Inside this temple was a great, powerful evil. Neither of you would have benefited from having it. It would have only led to your destruction, downfall, and doom. Whatever weapons you seek here are not to be found in the temple. If I may speak to the leaders of both parties immediately, we can resolve this conflict without bloodshed or needless loss of life.
Make a diplomacy check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah, sorry, I'm still stuck on 3.5 Pathfinder after
Ooh, 15.
week just gone. The
Can
the
I
druids,
give Durafil some guidance? Can I give Durafil some guidance to give him a D4?
It's a little
Oh,
bit
yes,
late for
please.
that, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The druids stand
Scheiße.
down,
Okay.
the general of the military steps forward, and he gets off his horse, dragon thing. It's a bit hard to tell what a dragonborn would ride. A dragonborn on a horse, this sounds hilarious. It's a horse riding a horse. But
Very
anyway,
nice.
the archdruid comes forward as well, and both men stand before you guys, the party. Well, here we stand.
There is nothing in this temple that will help you now. It is devoid of life. Within it you will find only empty coffers and useless trinkets. There is no point in fighting here. General, what is the point of wasting your troops' times? Shut up. Fighting here when there is a greater battle to be fought elsewhere.
What greater battle? The only battle I'm here to fight for is the protection of the people of the Empire, which these druids have upset.
The druids were only doing what they thought was natural. If you and your men had entered the temple, you would have been slaughtered by the number. You would have put the lives of the people of the Empire at risk. I admit, the druids were at fault to hurt your men. But, in the grand scheme of things, they have helped you more than they have hindered you. You would do well to heed their warnings. You will come to no further advantage staying here. As for you, druids, you partially lied to us. You told us you had nothing to do with the stirring up of the beasts, but that was untrue. But you were right to guard this temple to stop people from trying to enter it. However, I feel like more diplomatic means could have been achieved earlier. But I understand the circumstances and hot-headedness sometimes leads to mistakes. I think we can all go home and stop this battle before further loss of life is agreed. Shut up. Before level of loss of life is achieved. Perhaps you two can come to an agreement of some sort of territory. General, the druids are peaceful people. They would not lash out without reason, as I'm sure you too are a reasonable man who would do the same. Now what do we say? Can we come to a peaceful agreement where you don't lose the life of your men, and you druids don't lose the life of your people?
Go ahead and make another persuasion check with advantage. And Trim, you may give the guidance now if you so choose.
Guidance.
Okay, I shall
Please.
give the guidance. Yeah, I'm gonna give the guidance, darn it.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. I'm just going to show people on the thing where like all this is going down. It's this blue X here. On the world map. Oh, very nice. At 22.
23 in total.
No, 23. Yeah, I can't add up. I was looking at 21 and a 2. It's 22. No, it's 23, brain.
1 plus 2 equals 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, brain nodding, yeah. The Archdruid looks at you, Dirathil. You speak with wisdom beyond your age, young one. It is reassuring to know that such people exist in the world. We shall leave. We shall stand down and we shall continue our ever-watchful presence over this area. And General, should you need our aid in the future, you are more than welcome. All you need to do is ask.
And
the general, at this point, his pride is more interested than anything else, but agrees that he'll take a victory today in that no further fighting began between the military and the druids. And will quite happily step aside for now. But he's keeping an eye on you, all of you.
As he should.
Considering that 6 of you went in, and you're saying that his army of around 100 would have been slaughtered. He had far superior numbers. Would have been fine.
He doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know, but again, he has a lot of pride in the troops that he's trained.
Puzzle.
While all that was going on, I probably should have said it earlier. I wanted to keep the blade hidden.
I gathered as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come out and it's shining, leading us like a
Yeah.
lamp to the thing.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
anyway, you guys have successfully dissolved the druid situation. And as such, I believe you guys would now be level 8.
Woo!
No longer level 7.
Yay!
Da, 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 da.
Sorry.
Okay.
Level 8.
So
What were we
what
doing before the druid stuff? I completely forgot.
we
You were
left
dealt
Syria.
with the Triumvirate of Thunder.
Oh, that was it.
All
Well,
the way
as
in
my
Korea.
first major act as the Triumvirate of Thunder, I think I did pretty okay.
You did.
We all did pretty fantastically.
Yeah, we all did. Yay! Can I feel like we should try and rescue the unconscious guys, or at least the guys that were knocked out. At least try and get them out of the temple.
Well, we should have done that while we were in there.
We can go back in, I guess.
Well, as you guys
Right.
were coming through, like, none of the bodies were there. They'd all gone.
Never mind.
Even the
right.
Diva had skedaddled.
Oh,
Wasn't Nadir's body still there when he left the room?
Yeah, and Nadir's body is still down there.
I'm gonna leave it. If he's gonna come back, there's no point.
I was gonna say, did you want me to burn it?
He might just come back as a dragon next time.
True.
Complete cycle. A dragon orc does sound pretty fucking cool, though. All things
Just
I mean, I
making
don't
a
want to fight
note
one.
in my notepad right here. He says trying to get it so it's in the camera but not blocking him. Nadir, dragon.
God damn it, Dorophil.
Let me just roll my cut for tooth. Oh, hang on. I need to roll. Is it? You can just. Hello.
Hello.
I'm gonna try and roll a hit die for my health. I mean, me rolling hit die seems to be a fucking disaster. So let's see how this goes, boys.
Oh yeah, I need to roll.
7. Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, your hit points go up by
I'll
7. Hey,
Okay.
you're a nice whole 70.
A whole 7.
I'm gonna roll. So it's 1d8.
Yep.
Okay. So /R d8
Plus 2, I think, for your
plus
constitution.
2. Yes, plus 2, which is 7. So I go up by 7.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know how Shinju and Jinzukuna want to do their hit points.
What do we roll?
You can either roll the hit dice, which I think for both of you is a D8. I may be wrong.
Yep.
Or you can take 5.
Yeah.
Either way, either one will be plus your constitution anyway.
So
My
1d8 plus 2.
constitution's 0, so
So it'll be 1d8 plus 0.
4.
Hey.
So I go up
Oh
3.
no, Tom. My poor babby.
Can Tom roll again because it's a 1? You did say this before.
Yeah. I was just teasing you. I wanted.
Oh, merciful DM.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to have the blessing. You know, sacrifices.
Hey, a 2.
Slight improvement?
Can I just roll
like
it another 7 times and see how far I can go up?
I still had it. Hang on, I need 19 to
I will allow you
hello.
one more reroll, but you're going to have to take it even if it is on.
Is Bob leveled?
Yes, Bob would have now gone up a level.
Alright, do we want to put another rogue in him? Or what do we think, guys? Make him a cleric? No, just me? Okay.
What?
With a wisdom of
Wh-
10.
Why cleric?
I don't know.
Also, did we ever do any other long rests to completely heal up? Or is
Not
it
at all! No! We're on the verge of death.
Yeah, okay.
We can
And we haven't
But-
eaten in a
Hey.
while.
Okay, so Durithor does actually turn to the druids like, hey guys, can we like come round your place and have a rest? We're pretty.
You do look rather banged up, adventurers. By all means, you're welcome to come back to the Enclave and
Oh, thank you.
I'm
rest.
completely fine.
Shut up.
Shut up, Graham.
As soon as you say that, everyone just gives you a glare.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. We're not.
You think you're fine, you fool. You man.
And Chris is dropped again.
Grayskull.
God damn it.
Oh well.
Oh no, who dropped out? Christy?
No, she's my favorite, Christy.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
as you guys go back to the Enclave, you know, you fully rest, you're fully healed, you got all your hit points back and everything else. Did you guys want to go home? Or did you want to go elsewhere?
Well, it's up to everyone else. I don't mind.
Jin, do you want to pick up any hat contracts?
There are no little boys running around to give him a hat giving contract.
No wild little boys.
No. That's how all the news gets around. It's by street urchins just bumping into him.
We've got a contract for you, we do.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry,
I told
sir.
them to just bump into him, and as they bump into him, they slip it into his pocket.
We've got a special contract for you, sir. You're to take care of this man's ex-wife, innit? And he's got some very specific instructions, sir. You've got to take a huge dump on her face. On her corpse to take a huge shit.
No. No. No, Tiny Tim.
Sloppy
No. No. Bad, Tiny Tim. Bad.
No. This is why you don't get Christmas.
This is why Christmas Carol happens, Tiny Tim. Have you ever read A Christmas Carol?
This is why Christmas is cancelled.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I cancelled Christmas.
But hey,
Oh.
we could celebrate Hanukkah. Maybe? No, it's like
Nobody knows
Christmas.
what that is.
Maybe I should get.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
animal
Kwanzaa.
handling.
Sorry, Christmas.
Maybe I should get animal handling as my feet.
Anyway. So, I think you guys want to go on home if you've
only-
got nothing else to do.
I'd like to go home. Like, it's up to everyone else.
I mean, we have a lot of gold we need to splash our cash on.
You also
Wait.
have staff you need
Oh,
to pay.
did we get?
Oh yeah, I do not know what items we got. That's a good point, actually. Okay, so I've already written this down, so you don't need to. But
Would you like me to recite? Because I do have the list in front of me.
No, I've
Yes.
already got the list, and I'm mid doing it already.
Alright, fine. Enjoy.
So we've got 2,350 gold pieces,
200 what?
2,350 gold pieces.
That's shared between.
We'll work out the mathematics later because there's more.
Okay.
We've got a small statue of a doggo, which I think Christy is bagsied. We've got a small crystal ball, which heck knows. We've got 14 miscellaneous pieces of art, all of which, so each one is worth 250 gold pieces,
Okay.
which is nice. We've got a rod of tentacles, and then we've got 7 potions, which I licked.
They were all lovely and delish.
They were all delicious. I'm now slightly buffer. We got a potion of supreme healing, 2 potions of invisibility, 1 potion of flying, 2 potions of storm giant strength, and 1 oil of sharpness. The oil of sharpness is basically you dip in a slashing or piercing weapon.
Or 5 bits of ammunition.
Or 5
and
bits
it
of
makes
ammunition.
them +3 for an hour.
It makes them +3 weapons for an hour.
Ooh.
So very useful pre-boss fight, putting it on Io's claw or on Jin's blades.
Or the vicious sword.
The viscous sword, indeed.
The vicious-
I was gonna say, do you want to make Eyes Claw +3? Oh no.
Oh no, what are you doing?
You already know what I'm doing. You've got the note. Think
Well,
like me.
Jesus Christ, that would be so overpowered.
+5 sword.
That doesn't exist in 5th ed. Everything goes
Yes,
up
it does.
plus
Shut up.
3.
I can have my dreams.
Oh, sorry, I pressed a button and it did
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you
Also-
sent me all of your offensive weapons.
Tashi, I'm really torn.
Oh?
Do I get a +1 wisdom feat now? So something like perceptive or observant or medic, or do I wait until our next level up and get a +1 charisma feat, such as diplomat, which buffs my persuasion checks, everybody's friend, which buffs my deception and persuasion checks, actor, for all the times I'm an old man.
So hold on. So you even want to boost your wisdom?
I'm going to be either getting a +1 wisdom feat, because I've got an odd wisdom at the moment.
Okay.
When you have an odd stat, it doesn't go up. It goes up every even stat, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if I take a +1 wisdom feat, my wisdom will become 18, so then I would also get the ability stat boost. Or,
Okay. Oh.
so I could either take the +1 wisdom feat now, or I can take +1 wisdom and +1 charisma, so I have 18 wisdom and 17 charisma, so that the next time our stats go up, I can then get a +1 charisma feat.
I'd say killing 2 birds with 1 stone would be better. So put up wisdom and charisma.
And then get the charisma feat later. Alright.
Yes, and there is something that I would like to have mentioned, but I'll mention it during the break or something along the lines.
Are you multi-classing into...
No, I'm not. No, this is something to do with you specifically, but I'm going to say it
that's
after the break.
horrifying, but okay, I'm already scared
Something to
shitless.
do with Ed specifically.
No, not Ed specifically, as in something that I was about to point out but decided not to because of the mistake I made last time.
Oh.
I think I retrospectively exactly know what you mean, and
Yeah.
I think I have a counter excuse for this.
Well, considering Tom
My
and Christy
reasoning-
are trying to get Skype back together.
Okay, my reasoning is the eye wound,
Right,
which
well,
would give me disadvantage on all persuasion checks.
time out for a second here, guys.
Yeah,
Before you get too
the thi-
far, we'll take a break early, so that way
Yeah.
Christy can come back into the Skype call and everything else, so we can carry on with the adventure.
Yeah.
You guys can carry on having your conversation, and we can get back on with the show when Christy rejoins,
sure
if
thing.
at all,
Okay.
once we know what's going on. Sound good?
I'm
Cool.
good. Yeah.
All right then.
And also, the short sword like that I've been using as Io's claw, should I just delete that now?
Yes.
Okay, because I was getting a bit confused about that. Okay, so that's the quick thing done. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
So we're going to take a break, ladies and gents. We shall be back tomorrow if you're watching this on YouTube, or just carry on watching if you're watching the stream, because we're just going to carry on a jabber for a bit until Christy gets back. And we'll see you all next time.